Are you ready for another amazing summer side? Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're feeling just peachy today. And thank you for my last video, my last extreme budget video, guys. I just need to give y'all a shout out because I mentioned that my goal was to get at least 500 likes. And you guys came through for me because I got over 500 likes. I'm super excited about that. Thank you so much for all of your support. Something as simple as giving a like, subscribing, all those things is a great way to support my channel. So thank you so much. The cooking foods from around the world, Spain is coming later this week. That video is coming at the end of the week, so stay tuned for that. Today, we're gonna be doing another amazing summer side, and stay tuned until the end because I'm giving you a bonus recipe and it's a delicious summer appetizer.
So this week's amazing summer side is a ham and pea pasta salad. Now I bought 2 ham steaks. I don't know if I'm gonna need both, so we're just gonna kind of see. We're gonna be using elbow macaroni, some sharp cheddar cheese, green onions, peas, and I'm going to hard boil 3 eggs, and then we're going to be making an amazing dressing to go on this pasta salad. The first thing that I need to do is measure out 1.5 cups of this elbow macaroni and get that going on the stove. I'm also going to be working on my ham. I bought 2 ham steaks, but I ended up only needing the 1. So I need 1 cup of fully cooked diced ham. You want to make sure and cut this into bite-sized pieces for this pasta salad. And so once I get that 1 cup of ham, I'm going to move on and start working on the green onions. For the green onions, I just washed those up and now I am just giving those a chop. I'm only going to need a couple of these green onions because this is going to be going inside the dressing that we are going to make. For the dressing, we are going to be needing 1/4 cup of sour cream. So I'm going to get that into a mixing bowl. We're also going to be adding in 1 cup of mayonnaise. So I'm also going to be adding that into the bowl. And then we're going to be adding in Dijon mustard. The recipe calls for about 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. So we're going to be adding that to our mixing bowl. And then we will add the green onions to the mixture and give everything a good stir. The recipe did not call for salt and pepper, but I decided to add a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper because why not? It makes everything better. Give that a stir and set your dressing to the side. Next, I'm going to take my 3 hard-boiled eggs and I'm going to be slicing them. I got this egg slicer a while back from Temu. I think I got it in one of my Temu reviews. I did videos for those a while back. But anyways, so at first I decided to slice it 2 ways to kind of give a chopped egg effect. But once I did that, I decided that since this is a layered salad, that just slicing the hard-boiled eggs one time would probably be prettier. So for the 2 remaining eggs, I just did them with 1 slice, and I'm going to be using those as a layer of this salad. Now it's time to assemble the salad. So I have my cooked macaroni noodles. I did drain those and rinse those with cold water. Then I took a little bit of olive oil and poured on those noodles and kind of gave that a stir. Next, we're going to be adding on the layer of chopped ham. So I just poured my ham on top of those noodles. The next layer is the egg layer, and this is where I decided to try to make it a little prettier. So I took the sliced eggs and kind of laid those along the sides of the bowl. And then I just filled in the middle with those chopped eggs that I had from chopping that first egg. Now I'm going to be adding on the pretty green layer, which is 16 ounces of peas. I took 16 ounces of frozen peas and let those thaw. So I'm just going to add that to the top of this egg layer, and that's going to add a pretty green color to this salad. And then I'm going to take that dressing that I made and I'm just going to spread that over the layer of peas. Next, I'm going to be sprinkling some cheddar cheese along the top of this pasta salad. So I'm just going to cover the top with the sharp cheddar cheese, and then we will be ready for this to set up in the fridge. So I just cover it with a lid, and I'm going to let it sit in the fridge until I'm ready to serve. And here is this beautiful layered ham and pea pasta salad. It looks so pretty in the bowl. And when you dip it out, all of those flavors come together. And this just makes such a delicious and refreshing summer salad.
So now, here's our bonus appetizer. This is such a fresh appetizer and it's so good in the summertime. Here is a cream cheese veggie pizza.
This veggie pizza would be a great party appetizer during the hot summer months. We're going to be using half of this cream cheese. We're going to be using some sharp cheddar cheese. You're going to need some ranch seasoning, some crescent roll dough, and we're going to be adding in some of this French onion dip. And of course, the star of this pizza are the fresh veggies, and I'm going to be using cauliflower, broccoli, and carrots. For the crust, we're going to take a large baking sheet. We're going to spray that, and we're going to take our crescent dough and get that pressed out in the pan. If you have seams, you're going to need to pinch those seams together. The recipe that I followed called for 2 packages of crescent rolls. I personally think that if I made this again, I would only use 1 package of the crescent rolls. But I do get that pressed out into the pan and put that in the oven to bake. Now we're going to be making the spread that's going to be like the sauce layer, I guess, of the pizza. We're going to be using 4 ounces of this block of cream cheese. I have let that sit out and soften so that that will be easier to mix. Next, I'm going to be adding in 4 ounces of this French onion dip. This container is about 8 ounces, so half of that should do. Then we're going to be adding in a half a cup of mayonnaise. Next, we're going to be adding in 1/3 of a packet of ranch seasoning, and I happen to have 1/3 of a packet left in my cabinet, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. So we're just going to pour in that ranch seasoning, and then we're just going to give this a good stir. Now, if your cream cheese isn't softened enough, you may have to work with that a little bit, but I just kept working with this, giving it a stir, and then that's going to be the sauce to go on our cream cheese veggie pizza. Next, it's time to prep my veggies. I took a short cut and got these matchstick carrots. I measured out 1 cup because that's what we need, and then I kind of did a coarse chop on those. Then I went ahead and started chopping my cauliflower and my broccoli. Now you want to make sure and cut these into bite-sized pieces, if not smaller, because they're going to be toppings on a pizza. The recipe calls for 2 cups of broccoli and 2 cups of cauliflower. I had a little bit more than that, but I just went ahead and prepped all the cauliflower and broccoli and thought whatever's left we'll add to salads this week. Once the crescent roll dough was done, I let it cool for 30 minutes, and then we are going to take that sauce that we made with the cream cheese and the French onion dip and the ranch seasoning, and we're just going to spread that over the top like you would the pizza sauce on a regular pizza. Next, we're going to start adding our toppings. So I'm going to start with the carrots. I'm just going to kind of spread those around, sprinkle that on top of that cream cheese mixture, and make sure to get that evenly spread all over the pizza. Next, I'm going to be doing the same thing with the broccoli and the cauliflower. And we're just going to kind of make sure that that gets spread evenly over the pizza. And I did kind of give it a little press, just to press it down into that cream cheese mixture so that it would stay in place. We are not baking these toppings, so I just wanted those broccoli and cauliflower to kind of stay put. So I did kind of give that a little press, and then we're going to top with some cheese. And here is our cream cheese and veggie pizza. We are going to just refrigerate this until you are ready to serve. This makes quite a bit, and it is delicious. It would be wonderful to have just as a meal for your family or a great appetizer to take to a summer party or gathering.
All right, so that's going to do it for this week. We have shared amazing summer sides over the last few weeks. That playlist is listed down below, so go check it out and see if you can find a good idea for a summer side to go along with your meal this summer or to take to a gathering. Until next time, guys, thanks for all your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.